Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Tonight, we journey to a moment of ultimate desperation, when the very survival of Islam hung by a thread. The air in Makkah was thick with hatred, and a death warrant had been issued for one man. Pursuers, their hearts hardened by enmity, scoured the desert, their souls drawn and their intent clear, to end the Prophet's mission. But a secret protection was already at play, an unseen hand shielding a sacred escape. The persecution in Makkah had reached its brutal peak. Every day brought new torments for the early believers, new threats against the message of Tawhid. The city, once home, became a cage of hostility. Prophet Muhammad, the messenger of Allah SWT, knew his mission could no longer thrive there. A divine command had been revealed: leave Makkah, seek refuge, and establish a new sanctuary for the nascent faith. On a night shrouded in secrecy, the Prophet Muhammad prepared for the perilous journey. His house was surrounded by the Quraysh, eager to ambush him as he emerged. But Allah SWT had other plans. A young man, Ali ibn Abi Talib, lay bravely in the Prophet's bed, covered by his cloak, deceiving the watchful eyes outside. This act of selfless courage brought precious moments for the Prophet's escape. Under the cloak of darkness, Prophet Muhammad slipped past his would-be assassins, reciting Surah Yasin, 36:9, as he walked. He left Makkah, not looking back, his heart heavy but resolute. His companion, Abu Bakr, awaited him, ready to embark on a journey that would forever alter the course of history. Their destination was Yathrib, later to be known as Madinah, the city of the Prophet. The path to safety was not direct. To throw their pursuers off their scent, they journeyed south, towards Yemen, a counterintuitive direction away from Yathrib. Their first refuge was a desolate, rocky sanctuary, the Cave of Thawr. It was here, high in the mountains, that they would hide for 3 days and 3 nights, as the Quraysh launched a relentless hunt, their fury fueled by the Prophet's escape. News of the Prophet's escape ignited a furious manhunt. The Quraysh offered a staggering reward of 100 camels for his capture, dead or alive. Seasoned trackers, men who could read the desert like an open book, were dispatched in every direction. They followed footprints, interrogated travelers, and left no stone unturned, their resolve hardened by pride and vengeance. As the sun beat down, the pursuers closed in. Their tracks led them directly towards Mount Thawr. The two companions in the cave could hear their voices, the rustle of their cloaks, the heavy tread of their sandals. The sound grew louder, closer, until it seemed to echo within the very walls of their hiding place. The air crackled with palpable tension, the line between safety and capture razor thin. Abu Bakr, ever loyal, felt his heart constrict with fear, not for himself, but for the Prophet Muhammad. He whispered, if any of them were to look down at their feet, they would surely see us. The danger was not merely imminent, it was literally at their doorstep. A single glance, a stray step, and their mission, their lives, would be forfeit. In that moment of profound peril, Prophet Muhammad responded with unwavering calm. Do not grieve, he reassured his companion, for indeed Allah SWT is with us. This was not mere optimism, it was absolute certainty in divine protection, a testament to his faith. He knew that even if the entire world stood against them, the strength of Allah SWT was an impenetrable shield. And indeed, Allah SWT was with them. The Quran describes this moment in Surah At-Tawbah, 9:40, if you do not aid him, Allah has already aided him when those who disbelieved expelled him, he being the second of two, when they were in the cave, and he said to his companion, do not grieve, indeed Allah is with us. This verse captures the essence of divine intervention. The verse continues, and Allah sent down His tranquility upon him and supported him with forces you did not see. These unseen forces manifested in a remarkable way. As the pursuers reached the very mouth of the cave, they paused, their eyes scanning the entrance, yet seeing nothing amiss. The divine plan was unfolding, subtly, miraculously. They observed a fresh spider's web meticulously spun across the opening, and a bird's nest with eggs, seemingly undisturbed. Such a scene suggested no one could have entered recently without damaging these fragile creations. The pursuers concluded, logically, that the cave was empty, dismissing it as a potential hiding place. Their hunt was momentarily thwarted by the simplest of nature's elements. They stood so close, their conversation audible, their shadows falling into the cave where the Prophet and Abu Bakr lay concealed. Yet, by Allah's command, their eyes were veiled from the truth. The tranquility sent down by Allah's not only settled the hearts of the companions but also clouded the judgment and perception of their enemies, turning them away from their prey. One of the pursuers suggested they look inside, but another scoffed, "Do you not see the spider's web? It is as old as the world itself. No one could have entered here without breaking it." This simple observation, guided by divine will, became their undoing. The bounty hunters, frustrated and misled, eventually turned and descended the mountain, their mission a failure. For 3 days and 3 nights, the companions remained hidden, protected by an invisible guard. Each night, Abu Bakr's son, Abdullah, would bring them news of Makkah. His daughter, Asma, prepared their food, and their shepherd, Amir ibn Fuhaira, grazed his flock near the cave, covering their tracks and providing milk. This network of loyalty and faith underscored the community's commitment. Finally, when the immediate danger had passed, they emerged from the Cave of Thawr, ready to continue their epic journey. This moment marked a profound turning point, not just for the Prophet Muhammad and his companions, but for the entire cause of Islam. It demonstrated that even in the face of overwhelming odds, divine protection is always absolute for those who trust. Their journey to Yathrib was arduous but eventually successful. They were met with joyous anticipation, marking the true beginning of the Islamic calendar, the Hijra year. The Hijra was more than a physical migration, it was a spiritual exodus, a testament to unwavering faith, and a foundation for the first Islamic state. The story of the Cave of Thawr and the unseen forces is a timeless reminder. It reveals that Allah's power transcends all human schemes and material strength. When all doors seem closed, when danger looms inescapable, the believer finds solace in the knowledge that help can come from the most unexpected, and indeed, the most miraculous of sources. The Hijra teaches us that true courage lies not in the absence of fear, but in faith that overcomes it. It teaches us the power of trust in Allah's plan, even when all seems lost. If this profound story of courage and divine intervention moved your heart, please extend its reach to others. Please consider giving this video a like to help our channel reach more brothers and sisters who yearn for cinematic Quranic stories. Subscribe to Sacred Ayat for more narratives that illuminate the depth of our faith. Share this video with someone who would be touched by this lesson in divine protection, making it a sadaqah yoriyah, an ongoing charity, for both you and them. And finally, we invite you to leave a comment below. Which prophet story, which Quranic miracle, or which pivotal moment from Islamic history would you like us to explore next? Your engagement helps shape the future of Sacred Ayat. May Allah's bless you all for your support. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.